Why, hello, hello, hello. Let's pop onto the desktop, shall we? Oh no, there was an error. It's fine. Hi, Reclaimer. I'm good. I'm good. I've got a cup of tea. I am attempting to do multi-streaming today, so we are actually streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm brushing the dust, so to speak, off of my Twitch account, which has not been used for some time. I have a cup of tea. I have several glasses of water. I just have to remember to drink them at some point during this. So I suppose we should get started. Woohoo! Let's do it. Let's get on the server. I think Jade is also streaming as well, so like I might see how she's doing as well. But I have a job to do today. I may need to look at a tutorial whilst we do this. But that's fine, that's fine. Hello, I have a pumpkin head. Should we go and see what I've been up to? Ooh, what am I doing? I'm like pressing the wrong button. There we go. Aha! So I have made a safer staircase up into the end, and I have there has been much moss. Many mosses. That's right, you can't be sad with a cup of tea. Look, behold the great mossening. It is not finished. But boy, has this taken me several hours. It's all these like deep crevasses that I haven't kind of got to yet that I might do in stages. Like, look at that. It's just like a big hole. It's just like a big hole. So I need to get in there. But like, I mean, already, like, there's no Enderman. They're not spawning really. Because there's not very many places for them to spawn. And there's only me here. So it's looking good. Hi, Phantom. If you streamed on Twitch, people could redeem a hydrate to remind you to drink. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. I need to fiddle a lot with, like, my, does this make you teleport? Oh, no, you can't eat it. You can't eat it when it's cooked. How strange. It's one of the only foods in the game that you can't eat after it's been cooked. Oh, let's have some music on, actually. Music. Play. Do, do, do. And we shall shuffle. This one actually. So it actually shuffles the right playlist. There we go. Oh, Jade left. She left me. Oh no, there is an Enderman. Okay. But anyway, the job that we're going to do today... I've just gotten lost. I live over here. I'm sort of making it into a new biome, Reclaimer. I'm going to sort of... Yeah, I have like a palette in mind. But also, like, I've realised that now that I'm actually here, the lighting makes, like, blocks look really different. Especially if you don't have, like, any torches and stuff. Obviously, this is, like, it looking normal. And this is kind of it looking what it actually looks like in the end. Where... Okay, there we go. Okay, I, like, literally can't find the entrance over there anymore because of all the moss. But I am going to kind of make it into its own thing. I don't want to give away too much. This is an end pillar that I've slightly dug out. We need to fix. So we're going to make a flower farm today, is my plan. I think one of these is Silk Touch, yep. So we're going to grab these and move them. I think it might be time to say goodbye as well to the obnoxious pillar that somebody left here. That I kind of left and reminded that people don't respect my base. Ah, so much cleaner. So much nicer. Well, I think the flower farm makes sense to go right next to the moss farm, because obviously this is where the bone meal is going to be coming from. So I'm going to do it like over here somewhere. I may try and build it from memory. We'll see. The teleportation of the chorus fruit is the juice. Once you've dried it out, I accept that. I accept that law. I accept that to be correct. What I might do is like dump all of this moss that was like in my machine in the bone meal thing. Just so we like get more bone meal. Oh god, I have so much junk in my trunk. So much junk in my trunk. A shovel. A Silk Touch shovel, and I just did that with a pickaxe. Oh well. Don't need that. Don't need that. Right. What would have been good actually is if I'd made a note of the different things you actually need to build this. But alas, you can always look it up on YouTube. Right, I'm just going to shove all this in here. And all of this as well. It does make sense. Yeah, it does make sense. I choose to accept it. All this going in here. So we get loads and loads and loads of bone meal. This one is like the moss one, and then the other one is the bone meal one. So I kind of get both. But I do occasionally have to put like all of this in here to get more bone meal, because it just kind of makes about the same amount of bone meal. Yeah, okay, we're gonna leave that to do its business. And start thinking about the location of the flower farm. What I could do with actually is making like a cute like well for the water to actually go in. These are so broken. I wonder if there's anybody upstairs who's got an XP farm I could just like borrow. I need empty buckets. Please and thank you. Should be some. One in here. Perfect. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Probably because I run everywhere. Whee! Yeah, I want this out of the way. I'm gonna steal the water from it and then fill it in again. I think I can probably make these stairs actually down here and it would still be like an infinite water source. Fun. Might just fill up this bucket again. Just cause. And then, yeah, then we just fill it in. Annoyingly, not enough. That's fine, because we're going to make the flower farm here. It's fine. Many people have XP farms. Yeah, but, like, where are they? That's the question. Where would I find said XP farm? Right, let's leave the water bucket here. I might keep the chest. What's in the bundle? Food. That's useful. This is too much cod. Right, now the food bundle is full. Useful. I only have 2 rockets left. I think that is actually all the rockets that I have. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need to make more rails. I'm gonna need redstone torches for sure. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need glass. I think I probably need observers as well. Well, let's see how good my redstone knowledge is. I do remember that it needs to have obviously like a dispenser pointing downwards, like to bone meal the flowers. So we're just gonna make a basic shape. And then we're gonna figure it out, because I'm smart. I can figure it out without watching a tutorial. I've become overconfident since building my other farm that I am capable of redstone. So much overconfidence. What I'm really hoping is my pickaxes don't break whilst I'm doing this. Oh boy, that would be bad. If only I had a beacon. I don't think you can insta-mine. Though someone said if you stand like exactly 6 blocks away, like you can, there's like a bug that means you can insta-mine. Yeah, like that. Look at that. But you actually have to be stood further away for it to work. Right. So the way you do this is you make like a T shape. A trading hall iron farm. Yeah, I might. I don't know if it works in the end though. I would have thought so. So that's for the flower. And then, yes, it's like this. Is it just one layer? Maybe it's just one layer, because then we need sticky pistons. Oh. Yeah, you make like an I, a H, whatever that is. I think I have lots of slime balls to make sticky pistons with. I seem to remember that pistons require wood. We'll grab that stone as well. You never know when you might need that. So I want to make pistons. How do you make a piston? Oh, you need iron. Huh, it's a good thing I pilfered somebody's, someone's iron. Yeah, I don't need to make an iron farm because Silent left all his iron from a beacon here. Well, that's true, actually. Yeah, you would get passive bone meal from the poppies. There we are. Look at that. My iron farm. It giveth. Right. So we need 6 sticky pistons. That is too many. That is 6. Nice. And yes, I want to make them into sticky pistons. Did Jay say hello to me? I don't know what she's doing. She's busy. She's busy. She's too busy for me. Oh, I have a bundle somewhere that has like mob drops in it. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. I knew I had a bunch of slime balls. Hello, Wily Coyote. Oh, Wildy Coyote, I should say. Yeah, I suppose I could get XP for myself, like from one of those farms. Alright, sticky pistons. Okay, okay. I can do this. I can figure this out. We're gonna do this. Now, I do seem to remember that they need to be 1 block away. Like that. Okay, cool. So they grab and they pull side to side. Like, I think that's how it works. Yes? Yes. Let's test the grabbing of the... Okay. Yes, and that just pulls that one. And they go back. Yes. Cool. Cool! Okay, so obviously we need to power all 3 at once. Somehow. Okay. And then we need... Is it a dispenser or a dropper? Let me look at this. Just need to go down without destroying any of my redstone. I think this is actually all covered over though, so it shouldn't drop down. Is it a dropper or a dispenser that you need to dispense bone meal? It's a dispenser, thank you! It's a dispenser! Right, how do you make a dispenser? Okay, oh yeah, you need a bow. Yes, I remember. I remember. Yeah, I never knew they do. Apparently it's a Bedrock edition thing. Because you just bone meal the flowers. So they do in fact, like on Bedrock edition. That's a dropper. It's no use to me. I need a bow. We may have to go to the overworld. Because I don't have bows. Yeah, it's absolutely wild that you can farm flowers on Bedrock edition in the end. It's just crazy. Dispenser. Droppers drop the item dispensers use. Okay, I will try and remember that. Do I have any erroneous bows lying around before we make a trip? I mean, obviously I have this one, but that's a memorial bow for the one that I lost in the void. Okay, I don't think we do. Helmet on. Stuff. Okay. Let's go. I've got no strength. Well, actually, I suppose I could have made my own bow, couldn't I? But I also know where some bows can be got for freeze. For some reason, I never think to craft bows. You know, like, why would I do that? Why would I craft something? I could just steal it. It's like over here somewhere. I might walk there. Normally I like get a boat, but I think it's like over on this side of the island. It's Rogue Fox's base. Oh look, we could walk along without trampling the pumpkin patch. We could walk along the railway. Take in the sights. Hopefully not get killed by a drowned. This salmon has appeared out of nowhere. Right, how do we get up here? I'm aware that I have an elytra, but I have like literally 2 rockets left, so... This is how we travel now. What's this? Train station armor stand, break it if you need to. Cool. No, I think the train station armor stand should stay, actually. Oh, I'm not sure I like this. Oh wait, no. It does. It's go with up. Hello. Help. I wish to walk. Hey, there we go. And then the great thing is, stealing is a crime. You don't say. It's not stealing. It's not stealing. I know for a fact that these bows are offered for free. I'm going to choose my sideways key so I don't run into the side while I drink my tea. So Rogue Fox, I think, did a bunch of fishing and has like a bunch of bows that like have junk enchantments on that he just gives away for free, and I've like gradually been emptying it. Yes, Tiol, it is I. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Did I announce it or did I just do it? I just did it. I was like, decided that I was gonna do it, and I was like, who needs to announce things? It's a fun surprise. That's right. That's right. I think this might be the end of the road. Okay. Alright, let's fly. Whee! Woohoo! I should have done this originally, just like... Oh, oh look! Look! That's what we came for. See, it all worked out. A bow for making my dispenser. Huzzah! Huzzah! You see how we were favored by the Minecraft spirits? Oh yeah, no, I always scrounge a bit of XP off of the bows as well. Random water bow. You know, I found on Bedrock Edition that the water both giveth and taketh away because of the amount of drowns that spawn. Like, so many drowns. Yes, I always use a broken bow. I mean, this one's broken. There's no enchantments on it. It's obviously somebody's skeleton that they murderated. Whee! Oh, nice. Thank you, Giol. Attempting to do a redstone from memory of a tutorial that I watched like 2 days ago. So we're going to see how that goes. Now I have to get back to the end. I may have to fly. It's going to be the easiest way to do this. Whee! I can usually do it on 1 rocket. Ooh, I'm going to have to avoid the bridge though. Oh, can we do it? Yes. Whee! I'm gonna come down fast. There's like a perfect 45-degree angle you need to do this at. I think I've just about got it from practice. Poseidon's treasure. It's like 50 billion blocks away. Nice. See, look, 1 rocket every time. Just have to make sure my elytra is not broken. I think that's where most of my XP goes. Goes onto the elytra. Whee! Alright. We made it. So now we can craft the dispenser. Yes, there we go. Dispenser. So, is that the right place? Yeah. There we go. So you fill the dispenser with the bony meals. And you just have to make it work. With the blocks and stuff. Making unsure sounds. Like this. Because there's going to be a collection system somewhere down here in ground. So we have redstone dust, and redstone dust go into dispenser, and we make lever. How make lever? How make lever? Oh, like this. Okay. Okay, so if I take some bone meal, is that gonna do anything? Oh, yes, the reclaim is reminding me, Jill, to ask you about it, and I need XP because my poor diamond pickaxes have seen better days. So assumably, like, okay, let's get a different flower to... What other flowers have I got hanging about? Let's go in the other chests. I need XP. Because my poor, look at them, look at them, look at them. So worn down from all this digging I've done in the end. Right. Let's do the alliums, shall we? They're like the rarest of the flowers. I'll add this to the pile. I need to bring all these down here so I can get hold of them easier instead of running backwards and forwards. Wasting all my food. Okay. So, this should do something. Okay, let me look at this one. So this one works. It bone meals this. And where does the power come from? I wish to understand how it works. So that's like obviously that block. Or maybe it's I need to power the block behind it and not the actual dispenser itself. So if we break this redstone, we put a block there, and we like power this block. Okay, no, that doesn't do anything. Redeem hydrate. Thank you, Reclaimer. I have drunk my water. Okay. I do have a bit of quartz. I know that the person who made it did use a repeater and definitely also a... the other one. What's the other one called? A comparator. That's the word. So I definitely know that there was at least one comparator. And what do I need to make it work? So redstone comparator. Oh, more redstone torches. Okay. That's fairly easily solvable. Okay. More. All the redstone torches. Okay. So we'll take one of them. And a repeater. And a repeater. Okay. Redstone repeater. Does this make it do the thing? Or do we have to have it going into it? And then redstone dust going up to it? Okay. Well, it's lit up. Put the redstone line straight into dispenser. Okay. So we want it straight into the dispenser, do we? Oh, it did fire something. Huh. But how come it didn't fire any bone meal? Like, that did work. Like, I saw it work. So if I, like, collect that... Yeah, you see it fired. But, like... If I bone meal this... Yeah, like, we get a bunch of... We get a bunch of alliums. So it's working, but it's not working. Does it need to be on the side? Let's try it facing inwards instead. Yeah, that's why I thought it's clicking, so it's like working. yeah, look, that did it. That did it. Okay. But we need it to repeat. So we use a redstone repeater. How do you make repeat the signal? Because it needs to, like, keep going. Okay. Yeah, there is bone meal in it. There's like 28 pieces of bone meal. Yeah, so it's only firing once. And I need to get it to fire continuously, like when it's on. Ah, okay. I would have thought that, like, that was in the name that it, like, I think when it says it repeats the signal, it means it, like, carries it on over distance. It's nothing to do with, like, repeating the redstone signal. Hmm. How make clicky click? How make repeated clicky click? Maybe that is what this is for. I'm going to turn this on and see what it does. Oh, okay. There's some kind of redstone torch thing happening here. Well, that's because this has got a clock. Now, the other guy didn't use a clock. You need comparators and make a loop. Yeah, it is. It's a very misleading name. So it should... So like the other one. Okay. So that did it once. Okay. I'll get rid of these so I can see when it works. Okay. So we make a loop. Okay, take that away. So that turns that off. Because in the other one that I've got, there's like one facing the other way. So I'm assuming if you face it this way, like it doesn't, it won't make that work. It's like facing the wrong direction. Yeah. So it does need to face the other way. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. So if I put that one... this one this way. And make another one. And have it facing the other way. So it's like a repeated signal. What does that do? Villager noises. Okay, that definitely fired then, but it didn't produce any bone meal. I feel like that shouldn't be connecting to that. Okay, this is facing the wrong way for a start. That's interesting. That's turned that off. That's interesting. And then now that's on. Slack's video explains every part of the build where Silent doesn't. Yeah, maybe I need to watch Slack tutorials. He actually explains like how it works. Oh yeah, I turned it on, I forgot. I think maybe we need to watch the tutorial. I made a very valiant effort. I made a very, very valiant effort to do this by myself. Maybe we need to put the tutorial on. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. Right. I gotta go find it. I'm not gonna make you guys look at a Here you go. There's something more interesting to look at. Watch the 404 page. Look at it go! Look at it go! Yeah, I watched the guy do it, and I don't know if it works actually. I haven't tested it to see if it actually does work. So I guess we'll find out. Oh wait, what am I doing? I want to search my history. Here we go. Not all of YouTube. All of YouTube too much. Okay, here we go.
What's up, guys? Jason here.
Okay, he's called JC Plays. Okay, first of all, what does he say we need?
Blocks. You guys can use any sort of blocks you want. 6 sticky pistons.
40 of what? He like has his thing in front of like most of this stuff. Okay, put you over here for a second. Alright, back to the game. We can do this, guys. I believe. I believe in my power to follow a tutorial. Yeah, we had exactly 7 grass blocks, so I feel like we're doing well so far. Alright, so he's got only 1 of these, but 2 of these. Okay, so we'll make another one. If we've got enough. We do not have enough redstone torches. It'd be very sad. There we go. So now we can make another one of these. Okay, cool. We have exactly the right number of rails. We need 7 powered rails. We need more stickies. More sticks. How do you make powered rail again? Oh, need more gold. Need more gold. Oh, I might not have any more gold. Because that's what we use as money. Might be a small problem. I hope at the end of this I will understand a little bit more about how redstone in Bedrock works. That would be good. That would be good. I have a nugget. I have a singular nugget. Anything in the money box? Let's see. Any gold? Oh, thank goodness. So it's 6 pieces of gold to make these. And oh, we need 7 of these. That's so annoying. Do we need 7? Press X out. Well, we'll try with 6 for now. I don't want to waste my gold. I need it for money. I need it for money. I'll put the flowers away for now. Alright. What else? Oh, that is true actually, but I don't know if I have enough diamonds for buying gold in the black market. You can get quite a lot of gold in the black market. That's for sure. Over to the side we go. I'm drinking. Alright, we can do this. Okay. I'm just gonna make stuff as the video goes on. So like the first bit, we make kind of like a platform thingy, which I don't need to bother doing because I'm gonna dig a hole. And he places pistons, and then we put glass all the way around it. Cool, cool, cool. So it should look like this. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. So we'll get rid of this. So there should be like a block here. Like this. And then on this side, and then we'll take these ones as well. And one more. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now we follow a tutorial. The shame. It's going to be interesting getting the the flowers in here. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it, but we'll see, I guess. I'm going to leave this bit open for now, because I do have a feeling that we need to get in here. And, you know, sometimes people who are making tutorials forget that they're in creative mode and can just fly in, you know? Whereas the rest of us plebs, we're just doing it in survival. Alright, so that's the first bit of it. Looks nice so far. Alright, this is where he's going to do the interesting. Okay. Let's make some nice stone. So he's got one here. I'm going to get my other pickaxe because it's got slightly more durability. Yeah, so he has one down here, and then there, and then there, and then like one. Yeah, and then one here. That could be interesting. So what does he do? I'm assuming I could move this circuit. Okay, that's what we're missing. We were missing a redstone torch. What does the redstone torch do, though? That's what I want to know. Oh, it makes the flashy thing happen. Okay, okay. So the redstone torch goes here. And we actually don't need to dig up. We just need to dig in the wall. Which is fine, because I'm going to dig this out anyway, so it don't matter. Okay. Yeah, so you put the lever, which is on the floor. What can I throw on the floor? I should put this in my food box. There we go. So that goes there. Then you put a repeater facing this way, there. A piece of redstone dust here, and then you put a block on top of it. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's a disco! Is that cool woman of the internet? It is! Look! Look! I'm following a tutorial. I'm so good. Oh, jeez. The disco lights need to turn off now. Alright. Next, please. What do we do next, Mr. Tutorial Man? Okay, we did the disco lights. What's next? Okay. Yep, I knew I was not gonna build something there. Interesting. Okay, we leave a... Right, this is my silk touch pick, I think. Yep. I'm gonna make a hole in this thing we just built. Because he actually puts like one here and one here. And then I'm guessing the dispenser is going to be facing downwards. Yes. Yes. Yes, as I predicted. Okay, let's go down here. It's not too difficult. Alright, cool. Okay, he's putting redstone in. Oh. Interesting, he used glass. Okay, so he put some here. And then he put a glass block on top. And then put redstone. And unfortunately, we're going to have to dig out the ceiling at this point. Because we did not make this deep enough in the ground. It's okay, it's fine. We'll fix this in a minute. This should place this, shouldn't it? Yes, cool. Okay. Right, so in theory, let's just put like two in here. If I then press this on, okay, that's not doing anything. It's probably because there's a block here. Yay! Okay, it works. Nice. Okay, now disco off. Disco be off now. Okay, that's fine because it's a glass block and it's like not too high, so I think we will fill that in again. So that should be fine. That should now work as is. Okay, so we figured that out. That's cool. We got it. We got it. I'm gonna need to make something to get in and replace the bone meal. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna pause that there. Alright, okay, he's doing the thingy. I might replace the floor here with the different one so I can kind of see. Let's just make this into the fun end stone. Yeah, because he then is putting, and I'm gonna guess, and we're just gonna take a wild stab in the dark, then we do the same thing on the other side. There we go. And that is gonna make the pistons go shoop 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 shoop. In my professional opinion. Let's see, shall we? Oh, you join it. Okay, that's what makes the swoopy swoop. Okie dokie. Oh ho ho! Ho ho ho! And other side as well? Ho ho ho! Yes, yes, yes. I'm seeing the plan come together. Right, next. Okay, next. Yeah, then we gotta go underneath. Yep, he's doing the other side. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. And all the pistons are connected and everyone's very happy. Round of applause. What next? I think we go underneath next. I'm gonna have to watch my pickaxe. It's getting a little bit dodge. Okay, so he's like gone down and he's like filling in stuff, but actually we can do the reverse. We can actually go down and dig underneath. Oh, this pickaxe is not looking good. Neither is this one. So we actually need to dig this out. By how much though, is the question. Let's see. I actually think what I will do is dig the whole thing. Because we can always come back in and replace as we put the, what I'm assuming is going to be the rails that are going to be underneath here. I'm going to get rid of this and turn this into the fun end stone. Just cause I can. But I'm not going to do that one because there's redstone on that block. And I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. Alright, this is going to have to be the last time I use this pickaxe because it is about to die. Oh lord. Make a little thing so I can escape. I might have to put these away to stop me from using them. I need an XP farm that produces more than these blooming furnaces do. Ay, ay, ay. Whoop. Always gotta refill whenever I see it. Right, we will make an iron pickaxe when the time comes. Alright, before Endermangs start thinking they can spawn. Alright, my dude, what next? He comes underneath. Okay, he fills in underneath the pistons. Okay, cool. If we go in here, and he does it right up to here, maybe even one more. Doop, doop. Yeah, I do like a gold farm. Oopsie, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, the time for the iron pickaxe has come already. Isn't it iron pick? There we go. Okay. Continue, sir. And then we begin placing the rails. I see. So he puts a... Oh, I see. Okay, he's going to power them like that. Right. Let's just fill this back in with end stone. Okay. So what we do is we put an end stone, not an end stone torch. One of these in. So the powered rail. Hello, Cality, welcome. We are doing redstone. I'm afraid watching a tutorial. I did try and figure it out on my own. I mean, to be honest, I could probably do this bit on my own, like the collection system. Like, I know how to do that. That's, like, not difficult. Let's do this bit. And then we place the regular rails. Like this. So it shoopies round. And then I think we put another powered rail here. From what I remember. We need more redstone, actually. Where's all my redstone? I might have to go up into my storage area. I thought I had so much redstone until I used it all. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, look, we had bows all along. They were in the shulker box. Oh, well, could have made a dispenser without going into the overworld. Never mind. It's all about the adventure. Okay. And then we want one of these. And let me just see what he does next. Ah, don't full screen. I want to see my Twitch chat. And my YouTube chat. There we go. Yes, I was correct. Oh, and then he's going to put another one there. Okay, cool. Yeah, that always happens. He's like, yeah, got it wrong. I know the mistake that he's made. We will probably end up having to do the same thing, but it's fine. Because what's going to happen is we're going to build the rail here and it's going to try and connect to that one. So we could try and force it. Yeah! I know my rail mechanics. Okay, and then here we're going to need one of these. Yep, as predicted. And then how much more before he puts like another one in? Alright, okay, and then he's gonna, and then he covers it up. So this goes 1, 2, and then it comes out here. And then he just like covers this up. Oh, hey fallow. We're making a bedrock flower farm. I am unfortunately following a tutorial. I did try and figure it out on my own, but I'm rubbish, so I don't understand redstone. I don't know how to do the thing. I suppose we could fill this in. Like that. Okay. So we're making some kind of storage. So he's dug a really big hole. Like, I think the hole is like unnecessarily large. I'm just saying. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, maybe we do need to go down that far. Okay. Okay, this is where we need the hoppers. Okay, I'm gonna pause you there, mate. Because we need some hoppers and a chest here. And that's like the collection system. Oh, we're learning. We're learning. Right, I did have a bunch of wood, a bunch of iron. So we should be able to make the stuff and the things. Right, first of all, need a bunch of iron. Well, we can already make one hopper. And then we need a hopper minecart as well. Right, give me lots of chests, please. Yeah, we're going to need a hopper minecart as well, so I've made an extra one. Ooh, we might need more wood. Artemis, it's not enough wood for a chest! We need to go to the surface. Let's go see what we've got in the trees. I've made a nice little staircase to make life a bit easier. Look at the great mossening that has happened. I've listened to a lot of music in the last few weeks as I've been placing moss. Do I have small regrets? I mean, yes, I could have lit up the end, which would have taken a fraction of the time. Hello. But for the aesthetic, it had to happen. It had to happen. Once I was committed, you know, I felt like I couldn't give up. Like I had to just keep going. Alright, let's make sure this is enough. Ooh, skimming. The problem is now I can't remember like where the entrance is. Because like it's not really obvious. So I might have to like build something up here to like indicate where it is. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I can go this way. To the crafting table. Yes, mini chests, please. Okay, and then we need to... Oh, I need more iron. Don't have enough iron to make a mini cart. Is there any left over here? No. Go back. No regrets, never surrender. Absolutely, that's right. I was like, I've committed to the great mossening. It is happening. We may like do a bit of mossening at the end of the stream. It was surprisingly hot in England today, by the way. It was like 26 degrees when it's been like autumn weather. It was like genuinely quite hot. It was shocketh. Shooketh I was. My mouse is a little bit broken, which is why sometimes like blocks seem to like jump around a bit. I just want one, thanks. Thanks. Oh my god, yay! Alright, let's do it. I think we're almost done. I think we're almost finished. And then we can test it out. Okay. So put the chest down first, because obviously the... whatchamacallits, the hoppers need to go into it. Like that. And then we have one more rail coming out. Is that how that works? Let me just rewind it a little bit. Yeah. It does seem to be how it works. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. There's that. And then we make like a little doohickey at the back. Which is going to be the railcar loading system, or whatever it is. So I just have to see like what blocks. Yeah, it's like a little blip. Okay, let's fill this in. A little blip, blip, blip. And then he has a comparator. And the comparator needs to face this way. Nice. And the repeater needs to face this way. And then we have a redstone torch. I really need to understand what redstone torches are doing in these builds. I think that's like the knowledge that I'm missing that's stopping me from like understanding redstone fully. There we go. Okay. Now what? We just put the minecart on? We just put the minecart on. Okay. Minecart away. But it's, it not do nothing. I woke up at 6 p.m. your time. 6 p.m.? Why? What were you doing? Okay, so that's going round, but why isn't this lit? I don't understand. It doesn't seem to be powered. Am I missing something? No, let's watch that again. What am I missing? What time did you go to bed to like wake up at that time? I woke up at like 6 a.m. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I woke up at 6:30. My husband usually gets up before me, has a shower, and then he's like, you need to wake up now. I'm like, no. Yeah. Yeah, I did it right. But it no lit. Why it no lit? I don't understand. I did it correctly. Does it need to face the other way? No, I don't think so. Nope, definitely doesn't need to face that way. That's definitely wrong. Yeah? Oh, is this meant to be on a different tick setting? A redstone torch there. Yeah, he doesn't place any dust or anything. And the ticks are... Yeah. Definitely goes there. Maybe there was an update since last this was used. And now it don't work. Ah, okay. No, I see what I've done wrong. You went to bed at 5 a.m. Yeah, I mean, that would be why you got up at 6 p.m. I understand what I've done wrong. I need to go down 1 block. And that's why we dug into the ground, folks. Yep. Yep. And now we do it like this. And then there's a block and a block here. And there's a redstone torch here. And there's a block here. And then this guy, he faces here. Yay! It works! Right, let's fill this in. I'll make this into like a staircase so I can get down there. Cool! Alright. It's doing its thing. Now I need to be able to turn this off, I feel like. So I'm gonna make another lever. Now, if I do that, it does nothing. Okay. How do I turn this off so that there's no signal? That doesn't do anything. Let's look at this one. How does this... Yeah, okay. So the off lever would have to be here. And that should... Is that off? Because it's still going. It's 13 hours. I didn't do the math on that one. And sometimes you need to break the block. Okay, that seems to be having no effect on the redstone torch, because if we go look at the other one, that then turns on. Yeah, so we should be able to, in theory. Is it because... Yeah, because the redstone torch is there. Yeah, it's still on. What if I put it here? Nope, nout. Do we just remove the redstone torch? And then that should stop. Yeah, okay. That may be the off mechanism that we have to use for this. And we just store it in here. Oh, it was working. Yeah, because I turned it on momentarily. Fun. Right, so let's put the bone meal in. And what I think I might need to do is like make a door somewhere so that I can get in and out. Let's... I don't have enough of any wood type. What other kinds of doors can you make? I want a door. Oh, we can make an iron trap. We can make an iron door. We can make an iron door. It's very, like, technical, isn't it? 20 hours of sleep. Help? Oh no. What have I done? Help! Oh. This is a disaster of my own making. Oh lord. Oh dear. Mistakes have been made. Alright. Okay. Jeez. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Now if I want the door to be there. Yeah, cool. And then we need to put a button somewhere, don't we? So make it a stone button. Like here? Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. And I need one on the inside as well. Okay, don't fall down there again. Lordy, lordy. Okay. Alright. We ready? Someone call for a mistake. Oh, it's doing the thing! It's doing the thing! Right, okay, okay. Make it do the backwards and forwards. Go, my pretty. Collect the flowers. Woo! It's already run out of bone meal. It has literally already run out of bone meal. Wow. How many flowers did we get from that? Woo! Nice. Okay, we're gonna leave that running. Because we're gonna fill her up. Very nicely pressed both. They are quite bony. Yeah, like man, this thing is like beasted all my bone meal. I may need to feed it directly from this machine just to keep it going. I mean, I'm not going to leave it running for like a long period of time because I don't need that many flowers. Well, depends how many I need for the shop. Here we go, that works. I don't even have to set foot inside it. Go! Aha! So many flowers. Oh, and they're all being collected as well. That's perfect. I just have to see if any of them pop out by the iron door. I think it looks good. I think we might be good. Alright, let's pop another flower in there. Let's see what we got from the machine. Sweet! Whew. It's too awesome. It needs too much bone meal. I mean, obviously the solution to that is to just make more moss farms. Just like all of them. Although, Jill, you did say that you had a skeleton farm. You know, if you wanted to do any kind of trading deals. Do you need flowers? Do you need flowers? Because you know what I've got? I can procure you many, many flowers. I'm interested to see what happens if we do poppies. Because I was like telling my husband about this. The fact that you can get, if you bone meal grass in the end, you only get poppies. But if you then bone meal the poppies, you get daisies. So I want to see if the reverse is true. Like, do you get daisies from... Oh, do you get poppies from doing daisies? Let's pick these last ones. Okay. So if we bone meal a daisy, a dandelion, sorry. I'm seeing some poppies. I am seeing some poppies in there. Interesting. We'll just have to see if they get picked up. Yeah, they do, yeah. Artemis, you could build Silence Flower Farm from last season. Your bone meal would not exist. Yeah, look, we are getting just like a couple of poppies. Do you need endstone? Do you know what I have loads of? I also actually, incidentally, have a moss farm, you know, so if you need moss, that is also a thing I can get for you. I can get loads of ender pearls. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's a, I would say like a small amount of poppies really that we're getting from this, like not tons. Let's put the Lily of the Valley in. I don't have very many of them. Oh no, we are out of bone meal. May have to turn the moss farm on again. Right, let's do the Lily of the Valley. And moss farm go on. Because otherwise we're going to have no bone meal of any kind. I'm going to have to come up with a way to like temporarily divert both of these into this one. Because then